Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, you know we in a new location or whatever. I don't know why I'm doing this, but yeah. Room tour, either at the end of this video or it'll be another video that comes out in a couple of days. Okay, so my first topic here is church. If you're a Christian, if you know, are a God-fearing individual, if you recognize Jesus as your Lord and Savior, you need to go to church. Am I really gonna expose myself on the internet? I didn't go to church in first year of uni. I went to this church once, but I didn't, my spirit was like, no, don't come back here. Like, I just didn't feel, you know, it wasn't really, I just feel like the Holy Spirit was just like, Annie, run. So I didn't go back, but then I went to this other church, and I went because I thought there was a youth service, but there wasn't. There was just so many times that I just didn't go to church. I couldn't find a church kind of thing. At uni, it's like I was praying. Like my prayer life increased at uni. Like I was praying. I was just talking to God like you know when you're just going through life, you're just going through your day-to-day thing, you just talk to God. Like that's what my relationship with God is, you know what I mean? Like at the moment, they developed more in uni. I was going to this thing called Jesus and Ministries. It's called like, well, Jam, Jesus and Ministries, on a Thursday, I believe it was. But even with that, I wasn't going. But this year, I'm gonna be on job. But yeah, if you're coming Coventry, come to Jesus and Ministries. It's really nice. You don't feel pressured. It's just like everybody's nice and friendly, and you're just discussing the word. You're just like talking about God, like talking about Christianity. It's just a nice, comfortable place to talk about your faith. Do you know what I mean? Like there's no judging. Like everyone is calm. You play games. Like it's good. Jam is good. So I might put the I'll probably put the Twitter in the description box. So if you are coming Cov now because it's September obviously, and you're Christian, and yeah, join Jam. Yeah, cool. Next topic. Let's talk about money. Okay, first of all, everybody, like almost every single uni video I've ever watched, yeah, don't spend your student loan on bundles, don't spend your student loan on Margellas, don't spend your student loan on Balenciagas. My student loan don't even cover my rent, bro. It don't cover, like, my student finance does not cover my rent. There's like a £2,000 gap. All of this, oh, don't spend your money. Okay, that's cool for you lot that, you know, you have money left over after you pay your rent. Once I pay my rent, I have no money. So what I did was, I had a job in it. Before I came to uni, I had a job, and I work every time I go home. So when I'm back Christmas, Easter, I go back to work. So that's kind of how I do it. And also my parents give me money. Do you know what I mean? Like to do like grocery shopping and stuff. If I get a job that you work and you come home every time, we get a job in uni. Everything I'm saying is gonna sound so cliche, but I can't stress it to you enough. If you don't budget, yeah, and you're just getting Chinese kitchen, if you live in Cov, you know, Chinese kitchen every time, kebab rush, McD's, Nando's, what's the other things that people always munching on? Do you know what I mean? If you're always getting takeaway, you're not gonna have any money. Instead of you to have spent that money to do a big shop, so you can have food in your fridge and your freezer, and you can be cooking. Like it actually is just common sense. You just spend money to do shopping so you can cook for yourself, because that's cheaper than buying Chinese kitchen, kebab rush, Chinese kitchen, KFC, McD's, Domino's. Oh, Domino's. Every time Domino's. That's not even healthy. Other than the whole fact, you know, money, that's actually unhealthy. Like, let me circle back. This is a uni expectations versus reality. Cool. What I'm telling you now, everything I'm telling you now is the reality. So you could come with your expectations, you could come with how you thought it was gonna be, but this is the reality. You could come and think, oh yeah, I'm gonna have money to spend on Margellas, Balenciagas. Okay, but you actually might not even have enough money to pay your rent from student finance. And like with the church thing, there's not really expectations versus reality. I think maybe the expectation is you can just find a church and go, but the reality is it's not that easy. You actually need to look for a church and actually be consistent in going. Be careful who you let inside your flat, because say your card is on the table, you lot chilling in your kitchen, someone's like, oh, can I use your toilet because it's Eurocom. They take your card, go into your toilet, her card's on the table, his card's on the table. Ching! That's not even a noise a camera makes, but you know, like, take a picture, both sides, you're done. You're actually done. That's as easy as it is. Or even girls, it hasn't happened to me, it hasn't happened to anyone I know, but I was seeing wild stories on Twitter when I was going into uni of girls that will steal other girls' wigs. Be careful who you let into a room. Let's just say that. How can someone steal your wig? I think that's money, you know. That's not even against that. Let's talk about lectures. You know, everybody says, oh, you don't need to go to your lectures. You don't need to go to your lectures. Go to some. There's an element of truth to it. Like with my course, lectures are, well, with a lot of courses actually, lectures, there can be bare people in lectures and the lecturer is just going through slides. That is very true. But seminars, there'll be like 20 people in the seminar. Your teacher will know your name, know your face most likely, and that's when the actual work gets done. That's when you ask questions based on your assignments. That's when you're writing stuff. Do you know what I mean? It's actually like a class. That's more of it. Lectures, you get the information, they give you general information. So you should go to your lectures, and also attendance is monitored because you have to tap your card thingy. And in Coventry they don't play, because one time I was sick and I didn't go to a couple lectures. They were really emailing me, oh, is everything okay? Your attendance needs to stay above, I can't remember what it is, but it needs to stay above a certain percentage, otherwise they'll kick you out. It's not a joke. So try and be on top of your lectures, but you're not gonna come and die if you miss one. Okay, but seminars are more important. Again, you're not gonna die if you miss one, but seminars are more important because that's when the work gets done. But lectures are important as well. So that's that. Obviously everyone's like, yeah, first year doesn't count, first year doesn't count. Okay, first year doesn't count, but if you don't pass, what are you gonna do? You're gonna repeat first year. That's what you're gonna do. Yeah, and also, don't you want to have, like, so you wanna have done the whole year of uni, spent a whole year in uni, and what do you have to show for it? A bad grade. Do you know what I mean? You want to do well. You came, you're going to a lecture, you're going to your seminars, you're doing essays, you're doing exams. For what? To get a bad grade? Do you know what I mean? Like, you might as well just put the work in and get a good grade. Because one thing I remember from other uni videos I was watching before I went to uni is that you should get into that habits. If you get into good habits in first year, you'll repeat them second and third year. Do you know what I mean? Friendships. The expectations is you're gonna find, you're gonna get to uni, you're gonna be friends with someone, and but it's not gonna just be that easy. Do you know what I mean? You don't know these people. Personally, I came to uni by myself. I knew this one girl, and but we weren't friends like that in it. So like we kind of messaged each other here and there, like we would message each other hi, but we made our own friends in it. So I came to uni by myself. Like I said in my other video, the MyNameIsAnu video, I wouldn't have any friends if it wasn't for Miriam. And I keep saying that, but I would have friends, yeah, but I wouldn't have the friends I have now if it wasn't for Miriam. And the friends I have now, they're pretty great. They're gonna watch this and they're gonna get all soppy. I don't like you guys. We're very mature when it comes to like disagreements and stuff. Like it'll be sorted out fast, you know what I mean? It's not one of them ones where, like, you know, these horror stories that you'll see of girls when they like move in together in second year, and then they hate each other and it is this and that. Like, it's not even like that with me and my friends. Like, we're actually all like very mature and we're very civilized young ladies. I was very fortunate, and also because I said this before, I prayed extensively, so I'm very fortunate that God brought these girls into my life. They're good people, but there are many people that were not as fortunate as I, and they came into uni, they thought they knew their friends, but they didn't, because they weren't your friends because you didn't know them. You don't know them from anywhere, but you're putting all your trust in them, you're telling them this, that, do you know what I mean? And then you're surprised when they snake you. Sis, you don't know her, you don't know him, you don't know these people, so you need to be careful. Obviously have fun, get to know them, but be careful because you don't know them. Cool. Boys, the expectation is probably you're gonna find your husband in uni. You know what, yeah? Everybody's always like, oh, you can't find your husband in uni. You can't. To be honest, you really can. You actually can. Personally, you know, I haven't experienced that. God, I see what you've done for others. Like, some people found the love of their life in uni. You can find the love of your life anywhere. You know, maybe in first year it's unlikely because, I mean, I feel like this expectation is correct. A lot of boys come to uni first year, they're excited and they want to do, you know, the dirty, you know, they want to get down with it, you know, and that is just the way it is. Some girls will be the same as well. Personally, I don't I don't really know many boys that when I did a madness in first year, but that's because I didn't talk to loads of boys. Like, I had like some male friends and stuff, but I didn't have bare male friends, so I don't know what all them man were on in it. So I don't know. I'm only talking from my personal experience. But, and also from my personal experience, I'm waiting till marriage, and I'm abstinent. I think that's what it's called, because it's not celibate, because I think celibate's when you've had sex and then you're not anymore. But I'm abstinent, so I'm waiting till marriage, innit? So yeah, I wouldn't know like all about that, to be honest, because I can't relate to it. Everyone's like, men are trash. Okay, so women, girls can be proper witches, so boys, watch out. But men can be trash too, so girls, watch out. Just watch out for everyone, because everybody's mad, and you know. Freshers week is next week. You don't have to go to every rave. Some people be like, yeah, you need to go to every freshers rave, you need to live your best life, da 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 da. Okay, some of you can do that, and if that's what you want to do, that's completely fine. But remember, it's completely fine if you don't want to. I went to one freshers rave, Bashment Carnival, and it was in Palms. If you know, you know. It was not great. I left early, and yeah, I bought a ticket for Freshers Madness, and I sold it because I was not going by myself, because me last year there was no way I was going by myself, so I sold the ticket. And yeah, I just chilled at home for Freshers Week. I went to my induction lectures, I chilled with my friends, we even played hide and seek in my accommodation. Like, we were just vibing and chilling, and I don't look back and think I should have gone to more raves, because to me raves aren't that deep. It's not the end of the world if you can't go to all these raves. Obviously if you want to and you can go, yeah, that's cool, but if you can't, don't think, oh, I'm boring, I'm this and that, because you're not. Like, it's actually okay, sis. I think a lot of people think that their housemates are going to be terrible and their kitchens are going to be mad dirty and like they're going to hate it. And that's actually a stretch. Like, truth be told, when I first moved into my comm, my housemates were lovely. Everybody was nice. We were like, it was quite like clean. Everybody was clean. Nobody like stole each other's food. Like, I didn't experience anyone stealing my food. Like, that's another thing. Everyone thinks, oh yeah, someone can steal my food. Personally, I didn't experience any of that. Nobody stole each other's food, I don't think. Everything was calm first semester, which is September to December, yeah. Everything was calm. And then during the Christmas holiday, we come back in January, I'm still at home in it. I see in the group chat, someone stole one of my housemates' cutlery. Like, she had like a whole cutlery set gone. I was thinking, raw, that's a bit mad. Me, I was at home, so they can't even accuse me. And then all I know is that after I came back in January, they were just moving mad weird. Like, I'd come into the kitchen and they stopped talking and stuff, and they did it to my other friend as well. And we were just like, you know what, bun these lot, man. I don't care. Like, I actually don't care. And after Christmas, I stopped doing the bins, because these man, I'll take the bins out, I'll come back, the bins are full. What do you mean? What do you actually mean? The bins will be smelling. There'll be, we had 2 normal bins, and then there'll be sacks of rubbish just out, so there'll be like 7 bins in total, and it was just ridiculous. And I had enough, so I only used the bin in my room, and I took that out when I could. They were just moving mad, so I just kept my bin in my room and I took that out, and that was that. I minimized the time I was in the kitchen. I just went in the kitchen, whipped something up and left. Like, I wasn't even eating properly for a while because I just didn't want to be in the kitchen. I didn't want to see my housemates and stuff. Not because like we had a huge argument, it's just, I don't know, they started to just move a bit weird with me and I wasn't having it. But accommodations, more time, like other than that whole debacle, my accommodation was calm. But I know someone else's are calm. I remember one time I saw on Snap and there was a mountain of rubbish, and you think I'm exaggerating, but I promise you I'm not. There was a mountain of rubbish and I was thinking, what the hell is this? I was thinking, rats are definitely roaming about in there. Make sure your door's locked at all times. Every time I left my room, even if I was going to the kitchen and I lived, like my room was next to the kitchen, anytime I went to the kitchen, my room was locked because I don't trust anybody. I don't know them from anywhere. That's the way I could just come back in my room, my camera gone. This camera that cost $5 impossible. Just get to know them. Me personally, I lived with 9 other people. There was 10 of us. I lived with 9 other people, and I think that's one of the bigger ones. I know it's like in Calais, people lived with, I think there was like 5 of them, so obviously that's a bit more intimate, so they're more close. I have no expectations. I think that's the best thing I can say to you about uni. Any expectation you have, get rid of them, because they won't be what you thought. Uni is not going to be what you think it is. So just be yourself, which is another thing that everybody says, but it's really true. People come to uni with a whole new persona, and it's crazy because everybody knows each other. Oh my days, everyone knows each other. It's disgusting. It's disgusting how many mutuals you can have with someone that you've never met in your life. You'll meet someone and you all know the same person. It's insane. Everybody knows everybody from different unis, different cities. So if you think you can go to uni and start acting like you're a different person, you will get caught out. You will get exposed. Don't let it happen to you. Just be yourself, man. Remember, have fun, but also stay focused on your books. It's lit. Scatter all your expectations. Yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. I hope I wasn't waffling too much or talking too fast. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. I hope to see you in the next video. God bless and peace out. It's unknown T, home and B. I got galley on me, up like belly on me, panic and dash, them boys run and retreat. Can you feel the love tonight? It's unknown T, home and B. I got galley on me, up like belly on me, panic and dash, them boys run and retreat. Whack, whack, pull up, square reverse.
Civilian, look is mental up in my ends. Got packs on crack, nutshells and skanks. Jay's got helicopters with lights, and it all beaming down on my friends. With the ships too up in the ends.